Now, as you can see, my next team, the Chicago Bears, they had a whale of a 2025. I know Bears fans everywhere loved it, but there's a few reasons I'm down on the Bears right now. One, I just don't think their offensive line is back to what it was last year. They lost Drew Dollman, who was the centerpiece of that offensive line. He was a Pro Bowl, All Pro center from Atlanta who came over and he was great last year. And he retired early at the age of 27. I don't blame him. There's been a lot of head injuries there. But in order to survive, in order to thrive in this Ben Johnson offense, you need a very stable offensive line. If you can't have that, the system fails because it relies on a lot of deep crossing routes, deep regression routes. And yes, it has its intermediate and short regression routes, as every offense does. But he relies on a lot of heavy play action, heavy personnel. In order for this to thrive, you have to have big blocking offensive line, and I'm just not sure he has that right now. The offensive line is not going to be horrible, but it's downgraded from what it was. And Caleb Williams showed you his rookie year. He is not afraid to hold on to that ball, and last year he held on to the ball. It's just that the Bears' offensive line was able to protect him. Will it happen back-to-back years? Maybe, but there's also something that the Bears didn't have last year. There's the target on their back. Everybody's looking at the Bears and going, we can beat them, and the Bears are going to have to change how they play this year. Last year, they were known as the Cardiac Bears, and that only can get you so far. In the NFL, it's very rare that back-to-back seasons you win games the exact same way. The only team I've ever seen do that is Kansas City, and that's because they have the greatest quarterback for the last 5 years, and that's Patrick Mahomes. And you can see last year it started to struggle. But unless the Bears change the way they do things and Caleb Williams starts to be able to hit the layups, I just don't see how their offense was an improvement. I didn't like their draft. Free agency was an eh. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the Bears end up having an A off season, and I was just blind all along.